Difference between LAN and WAN. First, you can start with full form. Full form of LAN is local area network and that of WAN is wide area network. Remember, full form is not part of difference. Now, local area network completely owned by a single organization. Wide area network owned by multiple organization, because you know that LAN is within an office, so certainly it is owned by a single organization, whereas wide area networks spreads across continents, so certainly it is owned by multiple organization. Geographical area limited to few kilometers, spans entire countries and continents. Data rate, that is the rate at which data is transferred, is fast. Data rate is slow. It is obvious because LAN is within an office, so certainly data can be transmitted fast and low error rates. But WAN spreads across continents, so certainly data rate is slow and comparatively higher error rates. The networking cost is inexpensive in the case of LAN, and in the case of WAN the networking cost is expensive, because in order to form a LAN we make use of inexpensive networking devices like switch. In order to form WAN we make use of expensive networking device like gateway. So the different networking devices will be explained in detail in another tutor video. Now, difference between LAN and a MAN. Start with full form. The full form of LAN is local area network and that of MAN is metropolitan area network. Remember, full form is not part of difference. The first one, LAN. It's confined to relatively small areas such as an organization, building, office, factory, etc. And MAN, it spans a small city or town. Now, LAN, the distance is approximately 10 kilometers, whereas in the case of MAN it is approximately 100 kilometers. Now in the case of LAN, low error rates, but here it is moderate error rates. Now high speed, whereas in the case of MAN it is moderate speed. In the case of LAN, networking cost is inexpensive, whereas here it is moderately expensive. Why this is moderately expensive? Because MAN means several local area networks and individual computers within a city connected together, isn't it? So here we make use of inexpensive devices like switch, but multiple switches are required. So we can say moderately expensive, whereas this is comparatively inexpensive. Difference between MAN and WAN. First you can start with full form. Metropolitan area network and this is wide area network. MAN spans a small city or town. It spans the entire country. It spans across continents. Moderate error rates, high error rates, and this is moderate speed and this is low speed. To form MAN, the networking cost is moderately expensive, and here it is expensive because multiple switches are involved. So we can say moderately expensive. Here we make use of expensive devices like networking devices like gateway. Difference between PAN and LAN. First one, this is personal area network. This is local area network. PAN is a computer network organized around an individual person, confined to relatively small areas such as organization, building, office, etc. In the case of PAN, the range is approximately 10 meters, and in the case of LAN, the range is approximately 10 kilometers. In the case of PAN, the networking cost is negligible, and in the case of LAN we can say that it is inexpensive, because when you connect your mobile phone with your laptop, a personal area network is formed there, isn't it? Now in order to form that personal area network we make use of Bluetooth, hence we can say that the networking cost is negligible. But in order to form a LAN, We make use of inexpensive devices like switch. Anyway, cost is there, but it is inexpensive. So this is an important question for the CBSE class 12 board exam. The question may come like this: write any two differences between LAN and MAN, or it may be write any two differences between PAN and LAN. So you should study any two differences. It is better that you study all the differences, and for the board exam, depending on the question, you can answer.